Hello, and welcome to Through the Looking Glass, a behind-the-scenes look at Brooke deRosa's Alice in Wonderland. My name is Corinne Schaefer. I am a co-founder of Creative Operations and the director behind Home. Home is where our story begins. With all of the Alice in Wonderland videos, I wanted the audience to feel as if they were entering into new worlds. Nowhere does this happen quite as dramatically as in the video Home. When our videographer, Sashell, informed me that he had a drone that we could use for filming, I immediately had an image of an aerial shot of the park, sweeping in to find the sisters under a willow tree. It was from this initial image that the concept for the video was developed. Here is my concept board for Home. In the video, there are three main characters: Alice, her sister Lorena, and nature. I wanted the video's look to showcase the beauty of nature while paying homage to the original Disney film and the look and feel of classic British films set in the countryside. In contrast to the videos that occur in Wonderland, Home has a softer, warmer, and romantic feel with more muted colors. Here are the storyboards for Home. The scene itself is a conversation between two sisters who don't understand where the other is coming from. Their conversation is static, sitting under a willow tree. It is only when Alice breaks away from the conversation that there is movement and freedom. This is very much in anticipation of Alice's journey to Wonderland. It was important to immediately set up the tone and dynamic between the two sisters and establish their relationship. To keep the scene from becoming stagnant, we used a variety of close-ups, wide shots, and different camera angles. We also took special consideration to build the scene into several vignettes, so the audience feels as if they are almost entering a painting. For Home, we wanted a soft, romantic look for our characters. It was important that the colors were warm and muted to contrast the bright and saturated colors of Wonderland. We were very lucky to have a friend loan us a vintage dress for Sashell's Alice costume. My dress is from my personal wardrobe. In a Freudian twist, in Brooke deRosa's Alice in Wonderland, Alice's sister becomes the Queen of Hearts. The choice of muted color reflects who the characters will become and how they intensify in Wonderland. The hair and makeup looks, created by Thomas Valentin, reflect the romanticism of the video concept. Alice's hair has a more relaxed and wavy look to contrast her Wonderland curls. A master of elaborate updos, like the many looks he created for The Phantom of the Opera and Paramour, Thomas shows his skill with his look for Lorena. I mentioned in our behind the scenes of I'm the Mad Hatter that of all of the challenges we faced, finding shooting locations was the greatest. Home, our second video, also needed to be shot outdoors. And this presented a problem in Hamburg, Germany, where it tends to be cold, gray, and rainy. We also needed to find a park where we could film uninterrupted. I was looking for a park that could recreate the park in the original Disney movie. I especially loved the image of the sisters under the willow tree. Luckily, Hamburg has many parks with beautiful willow trees, but to find one that would not be crowded with people when we filmed would be the challenge. I found a smaller park that tended to be less visited and was extremely happy to have found a solution. So here is where my luck ran out. The day before shooting, Sashell and I had a meeting with our videographer, Sashell, and as part of that meeting, we went to the park where we would be filming the next day. And as we arrive, I am looking around, but something feels very off. I can't find my tree. And then suddenly, I see this. So my tree was struck down by some act of nature, and it's the day before shooting, and we don't have a tree, and we don't have a location, And this is where our videographer, Taiju, stepped in with another park suggestion, which was great. Our only concern was that park tended to be crowded. But hey, at least we had a shooting location. So just when we thought that we could breathe a sigh of relief, we started getting weather reports that it was going to rain the whole day of filming. But we decided as a team that we were going to stick to the schedule and make the best of things. And we were rewarded the next day when, besides a few passing showers, it was a sunny day. The weather forecast didn't hold us back, but it kept the crowds of people away, enabling us to get some beautiful shots. In creating the scene with the sisters, we would also be providing some Easter eggs for our viewers. The blanket the sisters are sitting on is the tablecloth in I'm the Mad Hatter. The book is the book the caterpillar is reading in Who Are You? And the red roses show up in the Queen of Hearts video, Off with Their Heads. Sashell Beck has performed in such roles as Musetta in La Bohème, Pamina in Die Zauberflöte, Naiade in Ariadne auf Naxos, and in the ensemble of The Phantom of the Opera. Sashell performed not only as a producer on the videos, but in the starring role of Alice.
She is very, very curious, for lack of a better word. I mean, she is intelligent, she asks a lot of questions, and she's adventurous, I would say. I mean, who else would go on an adventure just following a rabbit, you know? So I think she's more in the scientific thinker's realm because she wants to ask questions. And if she doesn't get the answer if she doesn't get the answer, then she'll go somewhere else and try and find it.
Sara Ezzell, who served as the choreographer and assistant director on the videos, played a particularly important role in Home, as she served as our eyes as we were filming. With her background in classical ballet and movement, she helped us physically construct the vignettes that created the scenes.
I think it's also it's always an interesting thing to find this aesthetic beauty, but also have a naturalness in it. I think that is the hardest balance. I can make someone look beautiful. I mean, they're already beautiful, but I can make them make an aesthetic line. Yeah. But it takes another level to be able to relax into it in a way that actually appears natural. And I feel like for me as a coach, and then also just in general, this is always a question in my work. Is like, how much do we want things to be very aesthetic? And then how much do we want things to be natural? And then just, opening the field to find a balance between these things that is organic.
Yeah, and that was really what you just said was the challenge of Home. How can we have this really beautiful visual, and again, nature as the third character, but not have it be this posed thing. It needed still to be natural and feel authentic. And a lot of times you feel in conflict, or there's a juxtaposition between these two things. And it's really a hard balance.
Along with Sara, our videographer Taiju Shao guided our performances with his superb cinematography, and our production assistant Thomas Clark rounded out our team for the day.
What's the use of a book without pictures or illustrations? You must be content here at home. Can you stand such a boring and boring place at home?
Thank you for joining us for this special behind-the-scenes look at Home. Please subscribe to our YouTube channel and stay tuned for future projects and videos.